welcome back to That Mustang Kit part 4. The guy's coming on his way with the door panels and center console and e-brake. So last thing we need to do before this is fully prepared for the new 2014 interior, we need to remove the handbrake. I jacked up the car up the wheels. Guys, make sure you track your wheels doing this. When you go underneath the car, I had to use a lubricant. You guys see a little, let me see, there's a little clip there, that little thing, and you just gotta lubricate it and then slip the wires through the hole, and then it should pull right out. Alrighty, you guys, so there was this thing here that was blocked here, so I just kept prying forward, and then now we should be able to pull it out. There we go. So let's go from the top and take it out completely. I'm gonna drop the car and we're gonna go ahead and continue removing the e-brake. Okay guys, we are in the back seat. I moved the seat all the way forward. I'm using an electric ratchet because I need leverage because this bolt is like really in there. So hopefully we can have enough leverage with this. Hold on. So I'm just gonna push it forward slowly. Don't want to strip it. I might put my foot there to hold it on more secure. Okay, it's slowly coming out. I'm gonna try using the electric ratchet. Nope. Push it forward slowly. Push it forward slowly. Try the electric ratchet. Okay, stopped. Push it forward slowly. Electric ratchet. Stopped. Push it forward slowly. Electric ratchet. Man, that one was really in there, dude. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the side. I did spray lubricant on it and it still was tight, so I think these are 13s. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Alrighty, so I got it on electric ratchet. As you can see, it's really tight, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Oh, that came loose really quickly. So that's one. Put that on the side. Let's do the same thing to the second one. What's the problem? Oh, let's go ahead. You guys make sure it's on there. Okay, there we go. And boom. How the hell are we gonna get to it? All right, hold up, I got this. All right, so we got an extension and it's the perfect fit. So we're gonna go ahead. This one was a tight one just like on that one. So we're gonna slowly lift it up, put it down, slowly lift it up, put it down. It's off camera. I don't want it to snap. It's hard to do this with one hand. All right, we got it out. Now we should be able to just, let's go ahead and actually disconnect that because I don't want to rip that. All right, so I just loosened it a little bit just to get the wire off. Go ahead, tighten it back up so I don't lose it. Go ahead and pull up. Hold on a second, try not to scratch your interior, guys. This is hard to do. Okay, there we go, good camera angle. I'll show you guys better. I'm gonna go ahead and fish this out of there. That's one piece. Oh, just use my finger. Ow, finger cramp. Oh yes, okay. I need a flathead. Shit. Not really a flathead, but should do the trick. Yes! You guys can see that? Hopefully it doesn't fall back in there. Yes! Successfully removed the e-brake for the 2014 one. So the guy's on his way right now with the door panels. He's struggling with the same thing, trying to get that clip out. So I got mine out, so I'm gonna send him this video on how to do it. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned. In this video we will be installing the door panels. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the car and then we're good to go. But we got it out, easy peasy. Let's do this. So sad news that the guy is unable to get the e-brake out. I'm not gonna force him to do it because, like, you know, it honestly was a real bitch, but I'm not gonna bother him too much. The door panels is good enough, the center console is good enough. He should be here in about 5 minutes and then we'll install the door panels and center console. I'm gonna get everything ready. Yeah, just a quick update, and I love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. Alrighty, I'm gonna try to get a good angle here. Alright, there should be good. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect the button, the trunk button. I did wire it to that ground, to the cigarette lighter. It did work, so We're gonna unplug it. We're gonna push it into the 2014 one. We're gonna click it in. Okay, and then we're gonna plug it in while the center console is off. Or actually, since we don't have the gear shifter in, I'm gonna actually I can use that to put it in, so I have enough room since we don't have a handbrake or a gear shifter. So we're gonna go ahead and slide it down. Yeah, at this point I'm gonna check my wires, make sure nothing's being pinched. Okay, so I have it halfway on. What I'm gonna do first is connect our trunk wire, which we just wired up. So check my video part 2 for that. I think it was part 2. So we're gonna go ahead and plug that in. Do a little click. I can hear it. Just to show you guys for proof that it works. Trunk is locked. Trunk popped. So there we go. Now what we're gonna do, since I have a custom switch, I'm gonna open this backing. I have a switch in there that goes to the Viper proximity sensor. So we're gonna have to put that in there. You guys don't have to do this because I have a custom alarm. So for me, I gotta do this and just pop it in. There we go. So now on, off for the proximity. We can wire the cigarette lighter. It's gotta come more forward. So whatever this is, just plug this in. I think that goes for that, which is the aux cord. And then this is the cigarette lighter. So I'm gonna have to actually bring the console forward. So we're gonna actually fully put on the console now. So with that, actually that should be enough room to plug in the cigarette lighter. Oh wait, that's not the cigarette lighter. Hold on. It's really hard to do this with one hand. Okay, there it is. I can't see shit, so I'm just guessing where the plug goes. I'm gonna do this off camera, but just plug in your last cigarette lighter wire. Okay, so we wired the aux, we wired our alarm, custom alarm. Now the cigarette lighter's in, but since we wired our switch, our trunk switch to the negative of the cigarette lighter, let's confirm it works. Good, it popped. So now we're gonna go ahead and completely put on the console. Alrighty guys, so I just had to take it off and make it fit. My car is an automatic. It came out of a manual, but when we get the automatic transmission shifter from the 2014, it will fit like it's supposed to be. But it also looks really good. It looks super good like that. I'm not gonna complain. So we do need to get the automatic shifter and the automatic e-brake, but the center console is in, fully functional. It's in. Yep. So I'm not really gonna cry and complain about that. I didn't clip it in, but I'll do that. But yeah, so we're gonna get the door panels. The guy should be here any minute. Guys, the guy just left, bro. These are looking so good. They do need a clean, he said, but bro, let's get on with this install. We'll clean it up after. So there is a tab here we're gonna have to cut off, so which is on the speaker side. We're gonna have to cut this tab off with a Dremel. Alrighty guys, so the new door panel has a lock on it, a handle, so I'm gonna try to remove mine. I don't have to, you can use your own, but I'm gonna try to remove this. If not, we'll just take that one out and use ours. Alright you guys, so we got off the old door handles, and honestly these are actually ugly as hell, and the new ones have chrome on it, so you know I had to switch that. So it's easy as just putting back in that pin, popping in the clip right in there. Alright, so make sure you guys fit the two bottom. Let me show you guys. These two little things go in those holes, so fit those in first. That way you can use your hands, and then plug in your speaker. So that's from the door panel to the speaker, and then this should be the switch wire, which goes from your lock unlock. Let me just get that in there. There we go. It works. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it up, and then we'll connect our new door handle. And also one more thing, make sure that this switch is for the power windows. So flip that through that hole and make sure it's right there. You don't want to put this on and then you can't get to it. So what you do to put the new handle on, you flip that in that little socket, that little space there, and then bend it in, and then this. So it should look something like this. So all I did was just move this to the back and it pushed right in. So then now you can see working. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on all the way. Alrighty guys, roll down the windows and make your life easier. So we got everything hooked up. We got the door in, we got our wires connected, we got a window trim there. I just put that there so I can roll down the windows. Okay you guys, so what we did, we lifted it up and we flipped it over that flap and we pressed down. Make sure it's on there. So now we're gonna go ahead and put in our first Torx bolt just to secure the door so I don't have to keep putting my knee on it. Okay you guys, so the new ones do not fit, so we're gonna have to use the old switches with the new trim panel. So what I did is I took the saw and I sawed off a little bit because they don't quite fit in there. So what I did was buzzed off a little bit upwards, so now it should be able to fit in there. Okay, also inside of this, there are these little stopper thingies, which is stopping it, which is stopping it from going all the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and snip these off. We're gonna go ahead and plug it in. So to do that, you take the plug it in. There we go. All right. Driver side up, passenger side up. Good. All right, there. So let's go ahead and close this up. I had to put it in backwards, then down, so it just goes back down, and then there we go. But we're nowhere near done yet. We got to go ahead and bolt up whatever we can get on the door. But as of now, it won't go anywhere. It's sturdy, it's on. So that looks super cool. You have to drill some. You don't have to, because if you're good with this, it's not going anywhere. So let's go ahead and put this cap in, and then we'll go ahead and bolt up everything that we can do. All right, so this was a Torx. So go ahead, and I think that the original plastic pieces will fit, but he gave me them, so hopefully they fit. If not, we'll use the new ones. And for this one, I did have to slide the door back a little bit while that was in there, just to. That one's pretty snug. You don't want to over tighten them because it's going nowhere already, and you don't want to snap it and then cry about it later. So just do it to where it's snug, and then you're good to go. Whatever 7mm line up that work, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. I don't want to bore you guys. All of them will not fit, but once you get that on and this and a couple of 7mm, this door panel is already going nowhere, so don't worry about that. And this gap bothers you, which it doesn't really matter, go ahead and drill and then put like the 7mm, you know, where they belong. But I'm not gonna worry about all that. Okay you guys, so I went around and I did whatever 7mm line up. I'm not too worried. This door is going nowhere, so we're gonna speed this up. My phone is dying. There we go. Button that up. So look guys, it goes down and in. Good. Go and finish it off by installing our lock trim. There we go. And we're gonna do that. These are your OEM ones from your Mustang, not the 2014 ones. It should fit, but yeah. Alrighty you guys, so same thing with the passenger side. We just put it on. I put in one Torx. It's a little bit loose. I didn't tighten it yet. I did lose the other Torx, so I'm looking for it right now. But this panel is really dirty. Mrs. Loco does a car detailing, so she's gonna have fun with these. She can post doing this entire interior on her channel and her business page. Yeah, because this will be a big restoration, but there's no scratches or dings, so I'm happy. A little dirt, whatever, it's cleanable. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do this, and then I'll find that Torx, and then we'll put back on the covers. So yeah, we're gonna use your OEMs. You can use the 2014. I'm not sure if it'll fit because right now I only have the OEM ones. The guy didn't give me the 2014 ones, so let's see what happens. Let's see if it goes in. There we go. Oh, that one fit. That one fit perfect, but that one over there didn't really fit. But you know what? It's not noticeable, so I'm not gonna cry. But that one's a perfect fit. Now let's go ahead and do the window. I think this is the old one, and I'm gonna get the new one. You guys, I got so excited and I thought that it was gonna fit in the new one, but it doesn't. So we're gonna have to go ahead and switch. We're gonna have to do the same thing we did on the driver's side. Alrighty, you guys, so same with this. I had to take the saw and cut out an extra little space there, so now it goes up, down. So let's go ahead and install it. So same thing, plug in the switch, and then remember, like the first one, we had to go up, get it in that little groove right there, see that, and then down. There we go. Groove. Okay, I got it in a good spot, so what I'm gonna do is actually glue it. I'll let you know how that works. Let's go ahead and just glue this. But that looks like a good spot right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this. Hopefully it stays. Alrighty guys, so I couldn't find my glue gun, so I had JB Weld. I went around and it's not the perfect job, but who the hell's gonna see it? And that should be good. Yeah, once that's dry, we'll throw it back in the car. I might do this to the driver's side just to make sure it doesn't go nowhere. And then, yeah. It's not fully dry, but I have zero patience, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plug it in and put it on. And then we'll go ahead, find that Torx. I still lost it, and then we'll put on the plastic covers, and then we should be done. Then I have spare parts and shit. But yeah. Alrighty, so I still cannot find that damn Torx. I'm sure it's in this car somewhere. But I'm gonna go ahead and just tighten down this one. Go ahead and put on that little plastic piece. Alrighty, you guys, same rules apply. So those are bottom, those are the tops. So they literally hook in like that. You just push it forward, clip, clip, good. Alrighty, so open the handle and slide it in. Oops. Slide it in like that and just push. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god. Okay. No, I might just leave that Torx. If I can't find it, if I find it in the future, I'll put it in. But I can't find it. This door panel is going nowhere. So we're done. So I'm gonna take some beauty pictures, post on Instagram and flex. But guys, this has been one adventure. This has been 4 parts to do this. This was the last part. But look how beautiful that looks. Look at that. Beautiful. So guys, I hope I helped you. Any comments or any questions that I may have missed or didn't put in the video, put down below. I will make a video on answering your questions. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and double tap like Black Ops 3 Zombies that like button and that subscribe button. Peace guys. Say bye, kid.